The guy awakened an overpowered skill. Every time he landed a hit on an enemy, that enemy's attack power would drop by 20%, and this could stack infinitely within 1 minute. As a heavy knight, his defense was already sky high, which meant opponents at his level could not even scratch him, and combined with his damage reflection ability, even taking on higher level foes was no problem. But despite being this broken, this class was widely considered useless in this world. The problem was people did not know how to allocate points. Only by dumping every single stat point into the heavy knight's exclusive skills could its true potential be unlocked, and just recently, after killing some blue frogs, he had reached level 8. So the first thing he did was put all his points into the heavy armor stance skill, and also unlocked the disarm skill, which meant as long as he hit his target for 1 full minute, their attack power would drop by 20%. On top of that, because he defeated dozens of blue frogs without taking damage, he also earned the title Immovable King, which increased his defense by a percentage while standing still, and a bystander, after witnessing his power firsthand, tried to invite him to join a party, but he turned it down without hesitation. Logically speaking, as a tank built purely for defense, protecting teammates was where his real value lay, but having party members would split the experience, which would slow down his leveling massively. Besides, in the early game he did not need help. Even though he refused, the stranger kept following him stubbornly. Just as he was getting annoyed, the surroundings suddenly went eerily quiet. That was when they both realized they had walked for so long without encountering a single monster, which meant there was something nearby. That scared off all the regular monsters. That monster was called an orb, compared to the blue frogs, which were only level 2. This thing was a massive level 16. Not only was it double the guy's level, it could also use poison and high damage moves like flame palm, which meant he could not rely on his counter damage skill. The condition for reflecting damage was that his defense had to be at least double the enemy's attack. Against a stronger opponent like this, it was useless, and his own raw damage output was basically tickling the enemy. But thinking about the newly acquired disarm skill, he regained his confidence. If his defense was lower than the orb's attack, then he just had to lower it further. But that was still just in theory. With his current defense, forget reflecting damage. Even one hit from the orb hurt like crazy. So before that, he had to dodge as much as possible. First study the orb's attack patterns, then find an opportunity to strike back. Luckily, from his past life gaming experience, he knew the orb very well. So after just 2.5 minutes of observation, he had completely figured out the orb's moves, making sure it never got a chance to hit him. But just as he was about to counterattack, the orb used its first skill, Toxic Light. As the name suggests, anyone hit by it would get poisoned. The bystander wanted him to dodge, but he did the opposite, choosing to take the hit head-on, because he knew the poison damage was not that high. It would just chip away at his health over time, and he could use that opportunity. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. The next episode will be even better.